Why people come to see me? Why people come to see a medium or a psychic anyway? There are two reasons. One reason is to connect with spirit, and the other reason is there's something out of balance in their life and they need or advice or something that helps them to get in balance again. So when it comes to spirit, connection with spirit, this is something completely apart when it comes to put or to bring some kind of balance in the life of the people you see. So what is very important when you try to help people to get some back in their balance in their life is that you know exactly what you're talking about. So if you don't know about yourself, how can you help then somebody else's in their life? So what I find always very important since I started this work is that I try to find my balance first within myself and in my life in order then to help others in their balance. There are some techniques I would like to share today with you, how you can find things, how you can do things to get back into your balance. Because if people come to see me once, okay, maybe I can help them at one point. But I'm sure that if they don't do anything else in their life, after a while they come to see me again. And there is another problem. There is something other that doesn't work in their life again. And I try really to help people to get back in there or to find a balance that they don't become independent, not for anybody or even a situation. It's very important for everybody that they can find their own way or their own rules, that life becomes very easy for them, or not easy, they have the ability to confront problems in their life. So when I was at the beginning a bit out of balance in my life, I tried to find something that helped me to get in my balance, or to get at one point so that I was able to have the strongness to look at the problems and to find a solution, not being the problem, or to have like a kind of distance from the problem. So I tried several techniques, several things, and I found one that really helps me a lot. And it's a kind of technique that I use twice a week, and since then I'm using it nearly every day. It calls the mirror of the soul. I would say it's mirror of the soul, but it's not maybe that, but I give it the name of this kind of technique. It's mirror of the soul. So what is the mirror of the soul? What can we do? What did I learn from this technique is, it's very easy. So I take, for example, a paper, and I make like a line between them. It's like a column. So it's minus and the positive. What I try to do is every evening, or at least twice a week, I put down my negative thoughts and my negative actions I had during the day or during the week or during the last month. I really try to empty myself and putting everything down that really maybe stopped me for helping others, or that stopped me to find my path, or that stopped me even for my actions. And on the other side, I fulfill, or I put down everything that helped me, positive thoughts, positive actions, positive emotions, everything that pushed me to go the way I wanted to go. And then I analyze both, the negative column and the positive one. And I try to find out what was that pushed me back, or what was it that I had this thought again. I really try to find out the thought before the negative thought. And what I try to do as well is, after that I have analyzed that, I try to do the exactly opposite. If I had, for example, a bad thought about one person, I try to send the person healing, or I try to send light to this person, or a positive thought to this person. Or maybe if I didn't move enough during this week, I try to do extra sport. I try to do something that I don't know or that I'm not used to, etc., etc. So it's like a game for me to find out what is the opposite of the negative things I did, I felt, or I had in my mind. And through doing this in all these years, I find out that my energy became more or less in balance, or it's like an alchemy that changed it within myself. And I find it's not like a joy, but I find life became easier in a way for me. That means this changing, this alchemy changing within myself, brought me that I created like a little space between the problem and myself. It's like I see the problem, but I am not emotionally involved in the problem. I am like separated from the problem, and it helps me then better to find a solution for the problem. I think the best psychiatrist or the best analyst or the best person that can help you is yourself. So if you put all things down that stops you from growing, or stops you from going forward, or stops you from having a good relationship, or whatever. So try to write it down and analyze it. Is it always the same thing that you're putting down? Is it always the same fear that you're putting down? It is always the same thoughts that stops you for going forward, or that stops you for having a good relationship with somebody. And on the other side, do the same as well for the positive things. What helps you? What did you do positive this week that helped you to connect with others, or that helped yourself, or that helped your body, physical body? What did you do in positive that brought you like some kind of joy? By doing this, you will see, you will in a short period, you will know yourself even better than maybe the past 10 months in a way. And this changing will change you in a positive way, and also it will have an effect on the surrounding, on maybe family members or friends or colleagues or whatever. Your energy is going to change in that way because you put a name on it that stops. You put a name on it that holds you from going further. And this exercise, I would say, you can even do it the whole life. I try to do it now, especially when I work with people. I try to do it at least twice a week, but normally I try to do it once a day. It takes you 2 or 3 minutes just to make a checkup of yourself. What did you do that helped you? What did you do that stopped you or don't let you go further? And when you do this, by knowing yourself, it will be easier then to connect with the other person in front of you. If you have a patient, or you have a friend, or you have a person that has a problem, you will be much more quicker in connecting the energy of the other, because you know this energy is within yourself as well. So it's going to be like energetically knowledge. You're going to know this, and it's going to help you as well to grow your intuition as well, your psychic intuition, or your intuition in the whole day, or the whole intuition. So I really recommend you to try it at once, to do this exercise. Just put a column or take a book or whatever, just a notebook, write down things. What is positive in your opinion? What helps you? What is the negative side of you? I would say the less lightful, I don't say dark, less lightful side within yourself, and analyze it. And try exactly to do the opposite of that holds you back from doing things. And you're going to be surprised how things going to change for you, how situations going to change for you, and how you become more aware of things around you. So I wish you really all the best for this. Try it at once. And if you have the feeling, try it, doesn't work, maybe you can give up, but don't push it away. Don't let it away, this exercise. Try to take it maybe after months, after 2 months. Try to do it again. Try to go further with that, and you will see the difference.